Hi there, Soulstone Survivors, and today I'm trying a very peculiar build. We have a single skill and might 5 times to buff up that skill. I'll see how it goes. In the meantime, it's singular focus to have, well, multiple copies of the skill. Skill Mastery Holy to make sure I have the might on this guy. And Reroll Mastery to make sure I have near infinite rerolls. Now, I tried it right now multiple times. I can definitely still get might on this guy with the Skill Mastery Holy. Now the frequency of that is a bit disturbing. In theory, of course, I can replace the Real Mastery with Skill Inclination Holy and get the might that away. But I also need to get another ability called Contagion, because that's my skill of choice today. Now, will I get it? Will I not get it? How many times will it take to actually get the skill build that I want? How many rerolls? How many banishes? I have no idea. Hopefully not too many. In the past 5 tries before trying to record this, I got it once. Oh. Okay. That's a good start. At level 3 I already have the skill that I need. Okay, now I just need to have the might. I mean, this looks promising. Now, the main thing about Contagion, it does a lot of damage. It has a lot of base damage too. 1500, that's a lot. Another thing, Wrath stacks. Yes, well, of course it does. But the important part here, it can jump between enemies, and it stacks on the enemies it jumps too. So in theory, you can have a massive stack of rot going around the map and killing all the enemies, including the bosses. Poison applies doom. I like that. Poison, Chaos Bomb, this stuff. Okay, I had a great start with Contagion. Do I need this? Well, probably, just 1 level, sure. Just to simply unlock the synergy. And yes, I have extra rerolls from Reroll Mastery, but I don't think that's enough just yet. Will I get even a oh, this is area. Will I get even a single might? That is a question. A question I really want an answer to. Seriously. Well, Acid Rain is still rot, so I'm gonna take that. How long will that take? Crits, absolutely crits. And yes, I want to try this stuff only because this hits hard. Oh, yeah. Rot does a lot of damage. Swing, I don't need it for anything. Cooldown though, so much better. Doom applies days, yes, and 20% cooldown. This is down from 7 seconds to 5.6. And do I need to tell that that's amazing? Well, I don't, yet I already did. Haha! Another Contagion. I don't need another Contagion. Area of skill area, yes. My little poison cloud has gone larger. Magnet, oh great. Come on game, just give me 1 single might. In prior round with the Wizard of Balls, I got 4 might in 1 game. Seriously, and it was so frequent. Alright. That time I actually had Skill Inclination Holy. Do I want it now too? No, I don't really want that. I want to have the rerolls, but it's either rerolls or the Skill Inclination. Area physical, nice. This is actually physical. No, this is both physical and magical. What? How is that possible? You see, skill inclination is all great, but what happens after you get all the skills that you need? Yes, exactly, it becomes useless. It's very good until that point, but after that point it's useless. This is good all along. But good, not great. Doesn't increase the chance of getting a particular skill, which is what I actually need. Area? Not a single might. You know what? I might as well restart and get the might skill calculation for that. But need I tell that I do damage big time? Well, I get the holy skills alright, but not in the quantity that I need. I need industrial quantity. Oh, days applies burn, nice. And don't get killed, absolutely don't. Magnet, nice. That's a heal, thank you. Multicast area, yes. Area of nature skills. Alright, I keep forgetting this guy doesn't have any dashes. And damage saying no, too. Did I take a second to? I think I did. Okay, so now I have 2 rerolls for... no. No. Might! Yes! 1! Oh, no. Wrong skill, wrong skill. Aha! Look at us! It has begun! Road to the final build. This is gonna take a while, surely. Banish that. Area of Contagion. Now, the general idea of this build is to have a bunch of might, which, well, increases damage, which will be buffed by a skill type empowered cards. And then I'm going to take every single card that relates to Contagion. Like this. That's the idea. So, in the end, it will mean that Contagion is absolutely beefs, and it does colossal damage simply because I have a lot of might. And reroll that. Obviously, nice. And also, to facilitate the high chances of getting good cards, I have the reroll. And that's the entire reason to take the reroll card as opposed to inclination card. Because after you have the skills, inclination is useless, reroll is always useful. Damage of bomb. Don't need that. What's a bomb? This is not a bomb, right? No. Now, unfortunate, Contagion still has a very long cooldown, so I need to have somehow, some way deal with that. Magnetic, venomous, magnetic. 1 health. And there is a health crystal. Will I get to that before I lose the revive? I wonder. I did, look at us. Okay, a lot of things are dying everywhere. I love it. Area of bomb, which is useless. And I think I want to start banishing stuff. Festering, no. Surely I'm gonna get another might before this ends, right? Or before I die. Surely. 4.7 red. No. I need to take cooldown and I need to take might. Cooldown and might. Cooldown and might. Those are things. Because with cooldown, I don't actually care how many mights I have. Because if this thing keeps triggering with a very high multicast, because currently 96%, it'll stack so much rot that, might won't really matter at the end. I just want to get to that point of damage before, well, I get to the end. Which is where might comes in. And the fun fact, this is not even the highest base damage skill. Damage of Contagion, very good. 3k, by the way. And it multicasts. And it affects every single enemy in the area. So, imagine you're surrounded by 50 enemies. That's an impressive number all of a sudden, because eventually all these stacks, they'll make it's their way towards one single enemy. And now, of course, some of the stacks will be gone by that time. Damage. 3360. Maybe I don't get hit by that. How about? Okay, no. Area of nature. No. Okay. Oh, multicast magical. This is good. I need more might. More might. Multicast area of damage modifier. I think area. Multicast area. This is area, right? Good stuff. Run. Oh, last 10 health. I need to survive. I need to run. I have a reroll, nice. But I don't have might, which is unfortunate. I mean, I'm still somehow, some way winning. Definitely. I mean, I'm almost dead, but I'm still not dead, right? And enemies are dying, so I am technically winning. Now, is that technicality sufficient? I don't think so. More movement speed. Now, good thing about this character, he can push enemies out of the way. So, for as long as I have enough movement speed, I really don't get to get stuck. At all. Which is fantastic. That was health crystal. I got the health crystal. That's the only reason I'm alive right now. And look at us. You can really see the stacks doing the work. One moment I'm surrounded by a crowd of small enemies. They all get contaminated, and all of those stacks eventually make their way towards the bosses. And the bosses are, well, rotting away. Slowly but surely. And boom! Look, see. 500. That's a massive stack. Holy cow. 300. In a span of what? 5 seconds, the boss went from 400,000 to 130. Good stuff. So this one skill got me 15 million damage. It's not enough and I didn't get far, but hey, I killed 9 bosses. And I killed enough enemies to, well, enter the boss rush, because I apparently kill enemies much faster than I kill bosses, which is unfortunate. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to restart and record and see if I can get to a point where I have the build that I want. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take, and don't ask me about it. But hey, see you at that point. There it is. That's the might number 5. Something I need to tell you. Let's read this together. Adds up to 6 random active skills of type Holy that your character would not have access to otherwise in the skill pool if possible. Random active skills if possible. Random. You see, there are many more holy skills than 6. And the problem with that, you don't always get might in the pool to draw in the card deck to draw from. How many restarts did I have to do? I'm not gonna tell you. But now I have the full build. And let's see how good it is. Well, enemies are dying, normal enemies. Single tick of Contagion on normal enemies. You see, I have a very peculiar card. Vicious Strikes. 100% crit. 5k. 100% crit. And it also multicasts. And you know what? Before the first tick of damage of Wrath, all enemies are full health. And if you can multicast multiple times, guess what? They all crit too. Contagion is absolutely powerful. Now I just need to get good cards and good rerolls, and hopefully not accidentally die to something stupid. Damage of area skills by 40%. Yes please, that's Contagion. Movement speed. Yes please, that's me running away from enemies. I need more. I need to reduce cooldown on this. Oh yeah, I don't need this anymore. I can reroll to my heart's content. And see, if I had the inclination, I would not have more rerolls beyond the 5 that I started with. But hey, I do have the reroll card, not the inclination, so... Haha! I'm ahead. I was tempted to change this stuff to inclination, but hey, reroll. Look at us, 20%. 5.4 to 4.7. Haha. Am I... Ooh, not doing good with the rerolls. 30% movement speed. Right there. Can't catch this. If I cannot be caught, I cannot be hit. Damage of holy skills. 5 holy skills. What does it do? Look at us. 130. 145. Yes. The damage of holy skills effectively increases the damage increase of might, which is why you want might. 5 times. 5 of them increase my damage 7-fold. And I very much appreciate it. Increase my armor for once. Yeah. Everything around me is dying. This is awesome. Look at us, there are plenty of enemies. More health. This ability is the plague. And once you level it up, nothing survives the plague. Not even the bosses, I can tell you that. Unless, of course, I walk into them and, well, die. Then they do survive. Other than that, well, they don't. Now, of course, the possible downside. If this stuff is too strong and kills all the enemies in one tick, what's going to happen? Enemies will not be able to pass on the stacks to the bosses, which is the general idea of the build. And all the bosses are melting. Look at us! And I'm just running around, casually. And bosses are melting, and I'm just running around. I just exist. Frolic around. Happily. So much joy. Even more movement, yes. Here comes the pain train. Now, if I just exist in this corner, of course there's going to be lots of stuff on the ground, which is unfortunate. But if I exist in the corner, all enemies spawn in this corner as well, right beside me. Which also means that I can, well, spread my pestilence much more effectively than, well, me not being in the corner. Ah, glorious, deadly efficiency. Oh yeah, it's the last round too. Look at us. Ah, don't go into that. No, 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 no. More damage. Actually, you know what? Reroll. And another reroll. Unbreakable. Yeah, it's so hard to get to this point, but once you get to this point, it's so easy. Ah, I feel great. I'm even gonna do the red portal. And spread my disease there. Good stuff. Okay, here enemies actually don't get one shot. Okay. You'd think it's a bad thing, but not actually, it's not a bad thing. If they don't get one shot, I get to accumulate my stacks. Area of area skills. Yes, and reroll and area of contagion. That's double the area. 12k damage, by the way. Are all my mights active? That's another question. They are almost up 100% of the time. 13 seconds, 10 seconds. I need a little bit more cooldown. I need to make sure all might is active at all times. Yeah, 12k damage. That's a single cast. Oh, 6k. 3k. Yeah, without might, it's not that good. But with might, hello. I'm a racehorse now. Poison applies doom. I also now apply doom. Very good. Now, how good is that? Yes, of course, I'm not going to apply a whole lot, but eventually we'll apply enough. And yes, where's the card? 350. This stuff is affected by might. 710, look at that. More damage. And what's my crit chance? I can improve that. It's actually not that high. Who would have thought, right? Damage of contagion. 13k. Whee! Can't touch this. No, no, no. Can't touch this. I cannot be stunned. I can be slow. That's one thing. I definitely cannot be moved. Ow, that hurt. Experience. Nice. A happy little horse. That's what I am, happy little horse. Maybe don't get hit by that. Well, that was painful. Okay, damage of empowering, look at us. 45? 160. There went my revive. That's bad. That's really bad. Maybe I shouldn't be running into enemies' red areas. How about that? And Doom plus days, yes. And more health too. Very good. Oh. There was a skull attack going on, and I didn't see that, and I just straight up ran into it. Oh, that's another skull attack. No. And the bosses are dead too. Even more experience, yes. I just need to not get hit by the skull attack. I said that as I got hit by the skull attack. Well, it is really painful, I can tell you. Ooh, 20%ers. Damage of holy skills. Now, damage of empowering, damage of holy are the two things that I really want. Now, why? Oh, there it is, damage of empowering. Hello. 16k damage from a single cast, and this thing can multicast. And if I reduce the cooldown even further... yeah, do that. Reduce the cooldown on everything. Oh yes, can't touch this. No, you can't touch this. Make the area global, absurd, complete nonsense. They see me running and they hate it because they can't touch me. Unless I just run into the stuff on the ground, which is very much a possibility considering there's a lot of stuff on the ground. I only started to notice that, and that's really bad. Because there's no protection from this stuff unless you have a arcane shield skill. And I don't have that. Oh, what a choice. Look at this. This stuff incorporates all the might damage. 3k damage just from, well, the synergy, about 20%. I need more cooldown. Damage of empowering. I get so much from these cards. I might as well get more. Area physical, yes. That increases all damage receives. Now, does this affect status effects? I don't actually know. I'm even faster. Okay, go fast. Go ham, go fast. I mean, enemies are dying, that's all I care about. How much damage? Almost 17,000. Cast frequency. How far are we? So, well, it should upgrade one of these, right? No, it didn't upgrade one of these, okay. Still fine. I didn't get stuck in the wall. No. Effectively, at this stage, getting stuck on the wall is how I die. Stupid, but, well, it is what it is. And more cooldown. I mean, getting stuck on the wall or running into fire. Either works. So yeah, this stuff is fickle. It doesn't always give you, it doesn't give you all the skills of type holy. It gives you some of them, unfortunate. Also, it only gives you 6 random skills, and not just a set of particular skills, which is very unfortunate yet again. This stuff is helpful. Real mastery, I got so many reels in, I didn't even count. 111, level 111, and yeah, the build. Now, this stuff is absolutely boss. He was doing 17,000 per cast. And that's, mind you, 17 per cast per enemy. So, when all that combines, it just melts the bosses. 183 million. Very good stuff. Like, you could in theory change real mastery to skill inclination holy. And that would also do the trick. And simplify your job of getting the might. Provided it is actually in the card pool. Because, well, random cards, it's not guaranteed. Good luck! If you watched this far, well, why not subscribe, you mad lad? And, well, if you are subscribed and watching this far, well, thank you. See ya!